Welcome everyone, welcome in. We are going to do a collective energy reading. We are going to focus more on the masculine energy. I'm hearing, I do feel like there is a little bit of overwhelming anxiety type of energy coming in for masculine. So let's do a quick check-in. I'm going to start masculine energy first. All right, so Page of Pentacles comes out and the Devil comes out. So the Devil could definitely be connected to karmic energies. Definitely could be like unhealthy habits. Could be breaking away from those types of toxic or karmic energies. Page of Pentacles says they're learning a new way of doing something. So masculine energy could be taking a new route. Definitely trying to learn a new way about going about something. And then Queen of Cups comes out. So this is my Divine Feminine clue card. Could be trying to remove toxicities for the Divine Feminine. All right, let's look at feminine energy, please. Feminine energy. All right, so Five of Pentacles comes out, the World comes out, and Ace of Cups comes out. Five of Pentacles was trying to come out in reverse. Five of Pentacles is normally the card that says ask for help. It's okay to ask for help. It's also the card that says you could be going through some internal challenges. But it did come out in reverse with the World and Ace of Cups. So it's like you've overcome something. You've closed an old chapter out. You trusted your intuition and definitely healed some emotional traumas is what I'm hearing. If you haven't done that yet, that's definitely what you're doing right now. All right, let's look at the bridging energy, please. Bridging energy. We have the Eight of Swords, Two of Cups, and the Chariot. All right, so Eight of Swords, remember we were very much focused on masculine energy, but this is going to be bridging energy, so it means it's like the energy that you're both currently working on. Eight of Swords is removing yourself from any self-restrictions, removing yourself from any stagnant energies that are no longer serving your greater good. Two of Cups is equal effort. Both energies now are only focused on equal effort. So in other words, any energies around you that are just takers, energies that just kind of just take, a lot of times we call them like energy vampires, right? Those are being removed. If you're on the spiritual awakening journey with me, which most of you that are following are, we're definitely learning about our ride or die partner, right? But we're also learning that we need to follow the rules, and I do believe that is what the Chariot is saying. So I am getting a lot of Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy, of course, and then there's going to be Capricorn energy, Cancer energy, strong Cancer energy. All right. Let's pull the romance angels and we'll do a little head, heart, and higher self space. Start with masculine energy first, please. Start with feminine energy first, please. Feminine energy first. All right, so for the feminine, release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. That's interesting because when I did collective energy last night, this came out for masculine. True love is here. This is the romance of a lifetime. And trust is here. The situation is calling for you to have faith. So some divine feminines could definitely be dealing with some trust issues in the journey and being able to either release old ex-partners or be able to just move forward and trust that this journey is going to bring in the romance of the lifetime, right? And that is going to be some feminine energy. So let's check in. Let's do a little magic of the unicorns. Let's see why we're still holding on to the ex. So we have Six of Wands coming out. It's not in reverse. I picked them all up in reverse. But Six of Wands in reverse would say that you're not listening to the guidance, that you're being shown the guidance. You're being shown how to get to a victory, but you're maybe not able to release. You're not able to trust. The Star comes out. True love. It's Aquarius energy. This is about something brand new. A clean slate is given. And the Trust card for higher self, for divine feminine. The World card comes back out. So definitely closing out old chapters and starting in new chapters. And what does that mean? Okay, if you're releasing an ex, so in other words, there's a relationship that's in your past that's no longer any good, I would say yes, definitely release that. But if you're in a relationship that you're trying to make work, does that mean quit what you're doing and don't make it work? I don't believe so. All right. sometimes we have to heal ourselves, right? Like sometimes we have to heal ourselves. What is it? I always say you have to learn to love yourself first before you can love anyone else. And I think that's definitely very true. All right, now let's look at some masculine energy, please. Head, heart, higher self. In the headspace, getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So many of you on this journey with me have come back into contact with your counterpart, right? And you definitely have had some communication about some real feelings and what's really going on. I feel like for some of us, that's been a whole lot at one time. And for some of us, it's kind of just been trickling in. Unrequited love is going to be in the heart space. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. That is what this masculine energy is dealing with in the heart space. Does that include divine counterparts? No, right? That's going to be the karmic energies that are kind of holding something back, right? It would be like holding their soul's growth back. Attraction is here for higher self. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So with higher self and attraction here, I feel like masculine energy could be trying to attract something in. But unfortunately, they're either too stuck in the past or too worried about what's coming in the future. And they're not actually interested or dealing with, I should say dealing with, it's not that they're not interested. But it's like they're not dealing with what is happening in the present. All right, so a little Llewellyn Tarot for masculine energy. All right, so we have Knight of Wands coming out over here with getting to know each other. So this is about being courageous to take an action towards what makes you passionate, masculine energy. Unrequited love. There's not enough attention or chemistry to keep this relationship going. I do believe that's karmic energies. It is in the heart space. That could be messages that's coming in. Four of Pentacles also comes out. So again, I do feel like masculine is letting go of something that is stagnant, unhealthy, karmic. All right, you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. It's definitely about being in the present. And Three of Pentacles is here. So Three of Pentacles is pretty specific in this this tarot set. This is Llewellyn Tarot. And Llewellyn Tarot, you see how she's by herself. Normally the Three of Pentacles, it shows the three people and they're on top of the church, right? And they're working together. And it says these three people respect each other's ideas. They have the same, goal in mind. And it's like they want to accomplish the same goal. With the Three of Pentacles in Llewellyn Tarot, she's by herself. So it's like masculine energy is learning that they're having to do something on their own. Why they're having to do something on their own, I'm not sure. But I definitely get this energy that we're not supposed to be like there to pick up the pieces, right? Children is on the bottom. Your love life is being affected by children. And that definitely could be part of the reason, right? All right, let's do some messages from your person. And then we'll wrap it up with some guidance. All right, messages from your person. I actually made these, most of you know. These came from my own journey. Some of these came from your journey doing your private readings in the Etsy shop. Guys, I do have personal readings in my Etsy shop. So if you haven't checked it out, please do so. I will try to put the link in the description box. All right, I'm on my way comes out. I've kind of been feeling that, like masculine, and this is going to be masculine to feminine, is this energy of like they're doing something to clear a path. I love you unconditionally is here. Unconditionally means there's no expectations, right? It means I'm a whole person and I'm going to do what I need to do on my journey. And this is a whole person and they're going to do what they need to do on their journey. And I'm afraid to tell you something comes out. All right, let's pull 3 from feminine to masculine. Several. I never doubted you or what you were capable of. You're going to know that if you're on this journey, your twin counterpart is your biggest cheerleader. As we are hard on ourselves, they bring us up. They raise us up, right? You raise them up. They raise you up. That's how it works. You make me humble comes out for feminine to masculine. Was I wrong for trying to move on? This actually came out from masculine a few readings back. Here's what I'm going to say about this. There's no wrong. Everything that we do on this journey has purpose, and there's a reason that we caused whatever delay we needed to cause, right? If something's wrong, it's like there was a delay. We've detoured off the path that our soul chose, right? So we had to go down that path so we could learn something, so that when we get further down the soul's path, when we come back to where we're supposed to be, then we're, you know, we have all the information we need and have gathered at that time. So was I wrong for trying to move on? No, absolutely not. But what I will say for Divine Feminine is this. Are you trying to move on before some parts of you are healed? I'm not one of those people that says, oh, you should be single and you should hide in a closet in a cave somewhere for 10 years until you can heal the ugly parts of yourself. That's silly. We all have ugly parts, right? We all have shadows or darker energies, right? We're all made of light and dark. Do we want to work on those things? Some of us do, right? Some of us want to become healthier, better people so we can have healthier relationships. So I would say that I wouldn't say there's necessarily a wrong in trying to move on, especially from a twin. Remember, the twin is just here to awaken you, to catapult your spiritual awakening. But I would say that we may need to be cautious as we move into new relationships, especially if we don't really even understand like who we are or what we're doing or what type of spiritual journey we're on. I feel like at this point, the most of you that are following me have been following me for a minute, and you do know who you are and what you're doing. And you could be asking yourself this, like, am I supposed to sit here and wait for this person? We're holding space, right? Or am I supposed to just be able to love who I want to love and move on? Well, if you know me and you've been following my journey, you see that I'm going to love who I want to love and I'm going to move on. I do feel like sometimes Spirit does tell me that I need to sit down. And I do think that is so that we don't hurt others in the process of our own healing path, right? So I would say take into consideration the healing that you've done before you do try to move on to a different type of relationship. And the same would go for the masculine, especially if masculine is breaking away from a karmic relationship or a karmic energy, something that's just kind of been pulling them down. It's not necessarily a time to be jumping into new relationships, right? Because when you're healing, you might not necessarily be ready to handle other people, and you might not be ready to, like, you know, you might not have your triggers under control, right? All right, time is passing quickly from feminine to masculine. Feminine has always had this very anxious energy, very pressure energy, and because I can feel both energies, right? For the masculine, I could see how that repels. I could see how that's like, you know, this is too much for me. I can't handle this right now. I need you to back up. I get that, but I also understand that feminine could also be feeling the pressures of the journey that we're on. Like, there's something happening and we're needed at this time. There's a reason that all this is happening. The astrology is all connecting. There's a reason for all this. So time is passing quickly and we do kind of need to get on with it, right? Your energy feels forceful right now. I feel like that's big confirmation. But that's going to be feminine to masculine. So I could feel like you think, feminines, that you have a lot to put out there. But I think right now that's just a misconception. I feel like I felt that way too until Spirit told me to sit down. So it's like, and I've been getting the message too, is like right now, the less we do is more, right? So that's going to be something I feel is pretty important too. All right, let's do Power of Love to close it out. We're going to ask Spirit for guidance for this collective, Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine. Cause and effect comes out. You are aware that the love you create in your thoughts is an agent of change and the foundation of your results, definitely. Purpose comes out. You possess the determination and dedication to consciously demonstrate love, and that is our purpose and what we're trying to do. And last one, integrity. You demonstrate the truth and honesty of your soul and manifest love with your every action. You're going to feel a lot of triggers this week. You're going to feel a lot of energies that are coming at you. And what I'm going to say is come at everything with unconditional love, but make sure that your cup is filled first. All right. That's it, guys. I hope it was helpful. I'm always sending all of you abundant love and light on your journey. Thank you.